So today is a very important day on the Vaishnava calendar because today is the disappearance day of Narottam Das Thakur. And it would be hard to find someone as important in our Vaishnava lineage as Narottam Das Thakur, because he's written so many songs, written so much poetry that we use and we hear and we understand Krishna consciousness by hearing from him. So today I'm going to talk about Narottam Das Thakur a little bit different than sometimes, a little less history and more talking about, singing some of his bhajans and reading Srila Prabhupada's commentary on the bhajans to help us understand more about Narottam Das's ecstasies in devotional service. But first we'll sing prayers to the departed Vaishnavas, which of course is also by Narottam Das Thakur. Yeya Nila Premadana Karuna Pracho 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 Heno Prabhu Kota Gela Acharya Thakur Heno Prabhu Kota Gela Acharya Thakur Kahamora Swarupa Rupa Kahasanatan Kahamora Swarup Rupa Kahasanatan Kahadasa Raghunata Patita Pavan Kahadasa Raghunata Patita Pavan Kahamora Bhatta Yuga Kaha Kaviraj Kahamora Bhatta Kaha Kaviraj Ekakale Kota Gela Goranata Raj Ekakale Kota Gela Goranata Raj Pashane Kutibo Mata Nanole Pashibo Pashane Kutibo Mata Nanole Pashibo Goranga Gunera Nidhi Kota Gele Pabo Goranga Gunera Nidhi Gele Pabo Se Sabba Sangira Sange Ye koi lo bila se sanga nira sange. Ye koi lo bila se sanga napaya kande narotamoda. Se sanga maye kande narotamoda. Ye anila premadana karuna prachor. Ye anila premadana karuna Thakur. Jaya Vaishnav Thakur, Jaya Vaishnav Thakur, Vaishnav Thakur, Jaya 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 Vaishnav Thakur, Vaishnav Thakur, Jaya Vaishnav Thakur, Jaya Vaishnav, Jaya Vaishnav Thakur, Jaya Vaishnav Thakur, Jaya Vaishnav Thakur, Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Pavrikacharya Satara Sadashishima's Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. ISKCON Founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Anantakoti Vaishnavinda Ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Prem Sikha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Dvaita Gadadhar Shivasati Gaur Bhaktivinda Ki Jai. Jai Radha Krishna Gopa Gopana Shai Mukunda Radha Kunda Giri Gaurani Ki Jai. Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai, Mayapur Navadip Dham Ki Jai, Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai, the most holy disappearance day of Narottam Das Thakur Ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai, Gaur Premanandi, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to Shri Shri Guru Angaranga Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Om Agyana Timurandasya Kanan Kanan Shalakaya Shakshu Umne Tankena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Nama Om Vishnu Padai Krishna Pastai Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swamanitanamani Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pacharani Nirasesa Shunyavadi Prashadeshani Vanchakalpa Charubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Bhyebacha Patitanam Pavanevyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Dvaita Gadadhar Shivasati Gaur Bhaktivinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Rama Hare Hare. So we'll begin with the translation of this song. He who brought the treasure of divine love and who is filled with compassion and mercy, where has such a personality as Advaita Acharya gone? I think it's a little different in this book. Srinivas is gone. I'll read it from here. Where are my Swarup Damodar and Rupa Goswami? Where is Sanatan? Where is Raghunath Das, the savior of the fallen? Where are my Raghunath Bhatta and Gopal Bhatta? And where is Krishnadas Kaviraj? Where did Lord Gauranga, the great dancer, suddenly go? I will smash my head against the rock and enter into the fire. Where will I find Lord Gauranga, the reservoir of all wonderful qualities? Being unable to obtain the association of Lord Gauranga, accompanied by all these devotees in whose association he performed his pastimes, Narottam Das simply weeps. Narottam Das Thakur appeared in what is now Bangladesh in about the year 1520. He was born in a good family. His father was sometimes called a king, but he was a zamindar, which means he was a big landholder, and had all the advantages of wealth and position. But Narottam Das Thakur was not interested in any of that, and from a very early age wanted to get away from home. The story of Narottam Das Thakur actually in some ways begins before his birth, because Lord Chaitanya, when he was preaching in East Bengal, probably somewhere around the year 1515, something like that, he went to the Padmavati River, and he deposited his praying in the river. He was shouting, Narottam, Narottam, and everybody was wondering what this is all about. But Lord Chaitanya, he knew that this great devotee would appear sometime soon. So in the year 1520, of course, that's the appearance of Narottam. And at the age of 12, actually, that's when Narottam Das Thakur picked up his prem, so to speak, the prem of Lord Chaitanya. He went to the Padmavati and he took his bath and came out of his bath shining like gold. And then his parents at that point really were sure that there's no way that he would be able to stay home. And he did. He left home very early and found his way ultimately to Vrindavan. And every morning we sing Lokanath Lokarav Jivana. It's part of the Guru Vandana prayers, which, of course, Narottam Das Thakur wrote. And actually, the poem, the Guru Vandana poem, is not just 4 verses, it's 11 verses. And it includes his homage to Sri Rupa and Sri Sanatan. Because in the spiritual world, Narottam is Champak Manjari, who is always a servant of Sri Rupa Manjari. So there is a connection there with Narottam and the and Rupa and Sanatan Goswamis. But the important point about Lokanath Lokara Jivana is that he took initiation from Lokanath Goswami, who was not one to give initiation, because he didn't want to do that. It's not uncommon. Great Vaishnavas don't want to be bothered, in a sense, like Gorkashore Das Babaji. He didn't have any disciples because he was just absorbed in hearing the holy name. So in the same way, Lokanath Goswami, he didn't even want to be mentioned in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, so there's hardly a mention of him there. Very humble, simple devotee, great Vaishnava, and he wouldn't give initiation to Narottam Das Thakur. So Narottam Das Thakur then, he devised a plan by which he would serve his Gurudev, Lokanath, by cleaning up his morning bathing ritual place every day, so that when finally Lokanath Goswami, he started thinking, who is doing this? And then, of course, that led ultimately to his initiation by Lokanath Goswami, and he was his only disciple. But his Shiksha Guru, remember our movement is both Diksha and Shiksha. Diksha means that's the Guru, he's the Guru who, in a sense, plants our feet firmly in the soil of Vrindavan. And then the Shiksha Guru could be described as that Guru who teaches us how to walk around in Vrindavan. So Jiva Goswami, being the greatest scholarly Vaishnava of the time, he took Narottam under his wing as well as Srinivas Acharya and Shaimananda Prabhu. And they were kind of the great three young devotees who were going to take on, they were the next generation of devotees, going to take on the task of spreading Krishna consciousness all over the world, beginning with taking the books of the Goswamis to Bengal. And there's a long story, of course, about how the books were stolen by a dacoit king and then recovered. But Narottam Das Thakur, he went back to Bengal and preached for the rest of his life. And his preaching affected so many personalities and became so widespread. But his most important legacy, of course, is his legacy of wonderful poetry, which is, of course, sung by devotees even today. And today, what I want to do is sing some one or two, at least one or two, bhajans that Narottam Das Thakur composed, and then talk about those bhajans through Srila Prabhupada's purports. It should also be noted, it's an interesting point here, that Narottam Das Thakur, when he disappeared, it's a river again that comes into the story. Of course, he got his prem. Lord Chaitanya gave him Krishna prem from the Padmavati River. And at the end of his life, there's no date. They don't even estimate what date. There's an estimate of his birth around 1520. And they know that he was around to organize the first Gaur Purnima in Kaituri. That was in like 1572. He's 52 years old then. So when he disappeared, they don't have a year for, but I don't know, you can say maybe 1600 or something like that. It was well after Lord Chaitanya's disappearance. But he was, as an elderly Vaishnava at that point, he had many disciples. And one day he said, take me to the Ganga. And they took him to the Ganga and they said, bathe me. And when they bathed him, they poured water over him and he melted into the Ganga. So he went back. His prem came from the river and his prem was deposited in a river. And it's said that they took the remnants of this milky substance and their tears, and they put it in his samadhi. So Narottam Das Thakur is an amazing personality. We don't find personalities like this very often, in the sense that we see great personalities like Srila Prabhupada or Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur or Bhaktivinoda Thakur, and these are the great lights of Krishna consciousness. So Narottam Das is one of those great lights. So what I'd like to sing now is the song that's on the board, a very famous song that we sing often. And oops, let me get here. Oh yeah. This, I will tell you that we have there's an extra couplet in here, and it's described here in the remarks. Verse 5 is found in the older books. The translation is, Lord Chaitanya's love is embodied in Gadadhar Pandit. The ocean of mercy is embodied by Srinivas Acharya and Srila Haridas Thakur. So this includes a fifth line. It's not just 6 like it is in our book, but it has an extra line. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Doya Kora More. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Doya Kora More. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Doya Koramore Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Doya Koramore Toma Bina Kedayalu Jagat Samsare Toma Bina Kedayalu Jagat Samsare Batita Pavana Hetu Tava Avatara Batita Pavana Hetu Tava Avatara Mosama Patita Prabhu Napaibe Ara Mosama Patita Prabhu Napaibe Ara Ha ha Prabhu Nityananda Premananda Sukhi Aha Prabhu Nityananda Premananda Sukhi Kripa Balokana Koro Ami Boraduki Kripa Balokana Koro Ami Boraduki Doya Koro Sita Pati Advaita Gosai Doya Koro Sita Pati Advaita Gosai Tava Kripa Bale Pai Chaitanya Nitai Tava Kripa Bale Pai Chaitanya Nitai Gora Prema Maya Tanu Pandita Gadadhara Gora Prema Maya Tanu Pandita Gadadhara Srinivasa Haridasa Doyara Sagara Srinivasa Haridasa Doyara Sagara Naha Swarup Sanatana Rupa Raghunara Rup Sanatana Rupa Raghunara Bhatta Yuga Sri Jiva Prabhu Lokanath Bhatta Yuga Sri Jiva Prabhu Lokanath Doya Kora Shri Acharya Prabhu Srinivas Doya Kora Shri Acharya Prabhu Srinivas Ram Ramachandra Sangamage Narottam Ramachandra Sangamage Narottam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Doya Kora More Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Doya Kora More. My dear Lord Chaitanya, please be merciful to me, because who can be more merciful than your lordship within these three worlds? Your incarnation is just to reclaim the conditioned fallen souls, but I assure you that you will not find a greater fallen soul than me. Therefore, my claim is first. My dear Lord Nityananda, you are always joyful in spiritual bliss, since you always appear very happy. I have come to you because I am most unhappy. If you kindly put your glance over me, then I may also become happy. My dear Advaita Prabhu, husband of Sita, you are so kind. Please be merciful to me. If you are kind to me, naturally Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda will also be kind to me. Gaura's love embodiment is shown in Gadadhar Pandit, Srinivas Pandit, and Haridas Thakur are the ocean of mercy. O Sarup Damodar, personal secretary of Lord Chaitanya, O six Goswamis, O Sri Rupa Goswami, Sri Sanatan Goswami, Sri Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, Sri Gopal Bhatta Goswami, Sri Jiva Goswami, and Sri Raghunath Das Goswami, O Lokanath Goswami, my beloved spiritual master Narottam Das also prays for your mercy. O Srinivasacharya, successor to the six Goswamis, please be merciful to me. Narottam Das always desires the company of Ramachandra Chakravarti. And Prabhupada writes in his purport, and I'm doing, purport 1, number 1. This was spoken after he sung this song in Los Angeles in January of 1969. And Prabhupada speaking here. This song is composed by Narottam Das Thakur. He prays to Lord Chaitanya, my dear Lord, please be merciful to me, because who can be more merciful than your lordship within these three worlds? Actually, this is a fact. Not only Narottam Das Thakur, but Rupa Goswami also prayed to Lord Chaitanya in that way. At the time of the first meeting of Lord Chaitanya and Rupa Goswami at Prayag, Allahabad, Srila Rupa Goswami said, my dear Lord, you are the most munificent of all incarnations, because you are distributing love of Krishna, Krishna consciousness. When Krishna was personally present, he simply asked us to surrender, but he did not distribute himself so easily. He made conditions. First of all, you surrender. But this incarnation, Lord Chaitanya, although Krishna himself makes no such condition, what an important point, no such condition. Lord Nityananda even more merciful. He simply distributes, take love of Krishna. Therefore, Lord Chaitanya is approved as the most munificent incarnation. Narottam Das Thakur says, please be merciful to me. You are so magnanimous because you have seen the fallen souls of this age, and you are very much compassionate to them. But you should know also that I am the most fallen. No one is more greatly fallen than me, Patita Pavanam Hetu Tava Avatar. Your incarnation is just to reclaim the conditioned fallen souls, but I assure you that you will not find a greater fallen soul than me. Therefore, my claim is first. So, not that Narottam Thakur is the most fallen soul, but maybe we are. Of course, Prabhupada said we're not the most anything, so we can't even claim to be the most fallen, but fallen enough that we can call out, please put me in line for your mercy. Then he prays to Lord Nityananda. He says, Haha Prabhu Nityananda Premananda Sukhi. My dear Lord Nityananda, you are always joyful in spiritual bliss. Since you always appear very happy, I have come to you because I am most unhappy. If you kindly put your glance over me, I may also become happy. Then he prays to Advaita Prabhu, Doya Kora Sitapati Advaita Gosai. Advaita Prabhu's wife's name was Sita. Therefore, he is sometimes addressed as Sitapati. Thus, Narottam Das Thakur prays, my dear Advaita Prabhu, husband of Sita, you are so kind, please be kind to me. If you are kind to me, naturally Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda will also be kind to me. Actually, Advaita Prabhu invited Lord Chaitanya to come down. When Advaita Prabhu saw that the fallen souls were all engaged simply in sense gratificatory processes, not understanding Krishna consciousness, he felt very much compassionate toward the fallen souls, and he also felt himself incapable of claiming them all. He therefore prayed to Lord Krishna, please come yourself. Without your personal presence, it is not possible to deliver these fallen souls. Thus, by his invitation, Lord Chaitanya appeared. Naturally, Narottam Das Thakur prays to Advaita Prabhu, if you will be kind to me, naturally Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda will also be kind to me. So Advaita Prabhu was praying at the time in Navadvip when it was seen that it was very fallen. Most of the persons there were engaged in demigod worship and Mayavad philosophy and in pursuing a good life of materialism. But how much more exalted they were than what we have today. No one's pursuing anything except more and more sense gratification. There's no philosophy. The philosophy is just do it. Enjoy your life, whatever you want to do. So only the Lord himself can come and actually give Krishna consciousness. And it can't be Sarvadhamma Prityaja because no one's going to surrender. So it has to be the force-feeding method of Krishna consciousness, which is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, which is translated in this day and age, of course, to Harinam Sankirtan, book distribution, and prasadam distribution. It has to be done. Otherwise, no one surrenders to anybody anymore. They just fight. Then he prays to the Goswamis. Haha Swarup Sanatan Rupa Raghunath. Swarup refers to Swarup Damodar, the personal secretary of Lord Chaitanya. He was always with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and immediately arranged for whatever Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted. Two personal attendants, Swarup Damodar and Govinda, were always constantly with Lord Chaitanya. Therefore, Narottam Das Thakur also prays to Swarup Damodar and then to the 6 Goswamis, the next disciples of Lord Chaitanya, Sri Rupa Goswami, Sri Sanatana Goswami, Sri Bhatta Raghunath Goswami, Sri Gopal Bhatta Goswami, Sri Jiva Goswami, and Sri Raghunath Das Goswami. These 6 Goswamis were directly instructed by Lord Chaitanya to spread this movement of Krishna consciousness. Narottam Das Thakur also prays for their mercy. After the 6 Goswamis, the next Acharya was Srinivas Acharya. Actually, Narottam Das Thakur was in the disciplic succession after Srinivas Acharya and was almost his contemporary. Narottam Das Thakur's personal friend was Ramachandra Chakravarti. Therefore he prays, I always desire the company of Ramachandra. He desires a devotee's company. The whole process is that we should always pray for the mercy of the superior acharyas and keep company with pure devotees. Then it will be easier for us to advance in Krishna consciousness and receive the mercy of Lord Chaitanya and Lord Krishna. this is the sum and substance of this song sung by Narottam Das Thakur. So, as it says here, that we should always pray for the mercy of superior acharyas and keep the company with pure devotees. Now, who are the pure devotees? Well, you know, we may look around the room and say, oh, we don't have any pure devotees. But actually, the only thing separating those of us in this room in pure devotion is a matter of time, if we're seriously trying to cultivate Krishna consciousness. So, we should associate with pure devotees, and pure devotees includes everyone really making that attempt to become a pure devotee. And of course, there are some guiding lights. We should never ignore that. So many advanced devotees that we can associate with. But in the association of devotees, we should always be grateful, because we may be green mangoes, but someday we'll be ripe mangoes. And the only way to become a ripe mango is to stay on the tree. Stay on the tree and ripen. And if we're right, and I'm not sure of how this works, but it does kind of work with some fruits. If you put a ripe one next to the ones that aren't ripe, it helps ripen the ones that aren't ripe. So stay next to a ripe mango, and get the mercy of the pure devotees. There's not much time left, but I want to sing one more bhajan, and then we won't have time really to talk about it, but we can at least sing it. Gauranga Bolite Habe. Gauranga Bolite Habe, Pulaka Sharira, Hari Hari Bolite, Nayane Habe Nira. Gauranga Bolite Habe, Pulaka Sharira, Hari Hari Bolite, Nayane Babe Nira. Harakabe Nitai Chander, Karuna Hoibe, Samsara Basana Mora, Kabe Tuchahabe. Arakabe Nitai Chander, Karuna Hoibe, Samsara Basana More, Kabe Tuchahabe. Vishaya Chariya Kabe, Shurahabe Mana, Kabe Hama Herabo, Shri Vrindana, Ayachariya Kabe, Rahabe Man, Kabe Hama Herabo, Shri Vrindana. Rupa Raghunatha Pade, Hoibe Akuti, Kabe Hama Buddha Bose, Yugala Piriti. Uparagunata Hoibe, Hoibe Akuti, Kabe Hama Buddha Hama, Yugala Viti. Rupa Raghunatha Pade Rahu Morasha Paratana Koroye Sada Narotamodas Rupa Raghunatha Pade Raghunatha Partana Koroye Sada Narotamodas Pratana Koroye Sada Narotamodas Paratano Narotamodas. When will that opportune moment come to us? When there will be shivering of the body as soon as we chant Lord Gauranga's name while chanting Hare Krishna? When will there be tears in the eyes? When will I obtain the mercy of Nityananda Chandra? When by his mercy will the desire for material enjoyment become very insignificant? When the mind is completely purified, being freed from material anxieties and desires, then I shall be able to understand Vrindavan and the conjugal love of Radha and Krishna. And then my spiritual life will be successful. When shall I be very much eager to study the books left by the 6 Goswamis, headed by Srila Rupa Goswami and Srila Raghunath Das Goswami? By their instruction, I shall be able to properly understand the loving affairs of Radha and Krishna. My only aspiration is to attain the lotus feet of the 6 Goswamis, headed by Srila Rupa Goswami and Srila Raghunath Das Goswami. Narottam Das constantly prays to attain their lotus feet. Srila Narottam Das Thakur Ki Jai. Haribol. Yeah. Yeah. We could have.
Purusham Namaham Bhajami Govindam Adi Purusham Namaham Bhajami Govindam Adi Purusham Namaham Bhajami Samasitam Buddha Sundarangam Kandar Bhagو Vidamaniya Vishesha Shobham Govindam Adi Purusham Samaham Bhajami Govindam Adi Purusham Namaham Bhajami Govindam Adi Purusham Namaham Bhajami Andani Yasa Sakale Priya Priti Manti Vasya
Tamaham Bhajami Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Namam Ishwaram Satchit Ananda Rupam Vasat Kundanam Gokule Rajamanam. Yasoda Beoloka Ladavamanda Paramrishdam Atyanta Toduchagopya. Rudantamu Urnetra Yugmam Rishantam Karam Mojajugmena Snatantanetram. Kada Svatakam Patri Rekankakanta Sitagraivam Tamadaram Bhaktibadam Patri Rekankakanta Drivam Damodaram Tibadam Iti Drixpa Lila Bir Ananda Kundegi Swagosham Nimajantam Akyapayantam. Tadi Sita Getsu Maktadi Tatwakum Punak Prematas Tam Shata Vritivande. Varam Deva Moksham Na Mokshavatim Maga Chachanya Minneham Varesha Depiha. Idam Teva Pur Nata Gopala Bhaglagam Satame Manasyavi Rastam Kimanyai. Idam temu kom Bojam Achantanilai Ritam Kuntalai Snigda Rataisha Gopya Mus chumbitam bimba ratadaram me manasyavirastam alam lakshalavai Namo Deva Dhammo Dar Ananta Vishnu Prasida Prabhu Dukkha Jalabdi Magnam Kripa Tristi Vristati Dinambatanu Grahaneshamam Agyam Maid Yakshidasha Kuverapma Jomanam Murchaiva Yadvat Dwayamutito Bhakti Vajokrito Cha Tata Prema Bhaktim Swa Kame Prayaja Namokshe Grahomesti Damodareha Namaste Stu Damnespur Adiptit Amnege Twadio Tarayata Vishvashadamne Namo Radhikaya Jwa Diya Priyaya Namo Nantati Laya Devaya Tubhyam Namam Sharam Sachet Anandavrupam Natsakunalam Gokule Rajapanam Yasoda Beo Lukala Davamana Param Rishtam Ajan Toturucha Gopya Jaya Radha Tamudana Radha Tamudana Ragote. Jaya Radha Golokanana Rana Golokanana Ragote. Jaya Radha Golokanana Rana Golokanana Ragote. Jaya Radha, hey, Jaya Radha, Jaya Radha, Jaya Radha. Jaya Radha, 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 Jaya Sri Radha, Jai Om Vishnu Pad, Paramahangsa, Paravilakacharya, also Tedas, and Shashi, Shima, His Divine Grace, Chalanada, Bhaktivedanta, Goswami, Srila Prabhupada, Ki Jai, ISKCON Founder Acharya, Srila Prabhupada, Ki Jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnava, Ki Jai, Namacharya, Srila Vedas, Thakur, Ki Jai, Prem Se Kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu, Nityananda, Shri Vaida Gadada, Shri Gaur Bhaktivinoda, Ki Jai, Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopi Gopinath Sai Mukunda, Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki Jai, Vrindavan Ki Jai, Machuranam Ki Jai, Jagadava Swami Ki Jai, Murmai Ki Jai, Shrimati Lassi Devi Ki Jai, Samvir Bhakta, Vrindi Ki Jai, Gaur Premananda Hari Hari Bol. All glories the assembled devotees, all glories the assembled devotees, all glories the assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai, Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Vasaya Bhutale. Shrimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Namani Namaste, Saraswati Devi Gorga, Jari Devashesha Srinivadi Paschatya Dejadai. To the Supreme Controller, who possesses an eternal form of blissful knowledge, whose glistening earrings swing to and fro, who manifested himself in Gokula, who stole the butter that the gopis kept hanging from the rafters of their storerooms, and then quickly jumped up and ran in retreat in fear of Mother Yashoda, but was ultimately caught. To that Supreme Lord Sri Damodar, I offer my humble obeisances. Upon seeing his mother's whipping stick, he cried and rubbed his eyes again and again with his two lotus hands. His eyes were fearful and his breathing quick, and his mother Yashoda bound his belly with ropes. He shivered in fright, and his pearl necklace shook. To this Supreme Lord Sri Damodar, who is bound by his devotees' love, I offer my humble obeisances. Those super excellent pastimes of Lord Krishna's babyhood drown the inhabitants of Gokula in pools of ecstasy. To the devotees who are attracted only to his majestic aspect of Narayan and Vaikuntha, the Lord herein reveals, I am conquered and overwhelmed by pure loving devotion. To the Supreme Lord Damodar, my obeisances hundreds and hundreds of times. O Lord, although you were able to give all kinds of benedictions, I do not pray to you for liberation, nor eternal life, Vaikuntha, nor any other boon. My only prayer is that your childhood pastimes may constantly appear in my mind. O Lord, I do not even want to know your feature of Paramatma. I simply wish that your childhood pastimes may ever be enacted in my heart. O Lord, the cheeks of your blackish lotus face, which is encircled by locks of curling hair, have become reddened like bimba fruit due to Mother Yashoda's kisses. What more can I describe than this? Millions of opulences are of no use to me, but may this vision constantly remain in my mind. O unlimited Vishnu, O Master, O Lord, be pleased upon me. I'm drowning in an ocean of sorrow, and am almost like a dead man. Please shower the rain of mercy upon me. Uplift me and protect me with your nectarian vision. O Lord Damodar, in your form as a baby, Mother Yashoda bound you to a grinding stone with a rope for tying cows. You then freed the sons of Kubera, Manigriva, and Kuvara, who were cursed to stand as trees, and you gave them the chance to become your devotees. Please bless me in the same way. I have no desire for liberation into your effulgence. O Lord, the entire universe was created by Lord Brahma, who was born from your abdomen, which was bound with a rope by Mother Yashoda. To this rope I offer my humble obeisances. I offer my obeisances to your most beloved Srimati Radharani and to your unlimited pastimes. Jai, Lord Damodar ki jai.
Vitaranam Vijavadu Jivanam Anandam Buddhi Vardhanam Pratipanam Pranamrita Swadanam Sarvatma Snapanam Haram Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam Nam Namakari Bahu